Hey guys, it's just a quick update. You see that rat's nest of wiring? And all of this wiring to there. From there on out, I've got it organized and in wire loom all the way around. But it's taking me a long time to sort through all these wires. See all this stuff right here? None of that's necessary. None of that over there is necessary. I've just got those coiled up. And you see all those wires going into there. This thing had an electric bench. It had a wheelchair lift. It had remote switches back here for that. It had entertainment systems on both sides, 2 TVs, speakers everywhere, some sort of I think that was an antenna of some sort that's been broke off, and those two, that red wire and that black wire right there, those are the 2 wires that went to it, but I'm disconnecting that completely because it's not necessary. And, excuse me, and this button here is now disconnected. And, but I had to go through all the wires. I had to unwrap everything. I'm trying to move you slow so you don't get too dizzy. I had to unwrap everything so I wouldn't cut the wrong wires or remove the wrong wires, because I still have to have taillights, right? So, and then I had to get a different tape. That regular silver tape didn't work. So I got, this is like a butyl tape, but it's supposed to be good for up to 200 degrees, right? But even that, it doesn't stick good to this. I bought a lot more expensive tape. It's kind of like a Turnabond on one side, hoping to get it to stick to this stuff so I could seal it up. Now, it's not too bad, but I'm going to have to do something else to support that sheet of closed cell foam right there, because it's too flexible. And when I start driving, that stuff pulls loose. So, yeah, I got to do something with that in order to make my insulation thing work. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. This is just a quickie update, so you don't think that I quit working on it. It's just that this wiring is just taking forever, because I had to go through a bundle twice that big or more just to sort through what was necessary for brake lights, turn signals. I have a 3rd brake light up there. Yeah. So, anyway, the rear view light and the light that went to the license plate, stuff like that, all had to be traced back so I didn't cut the wrong wires or remove the wrong wires. So, but once I get it done, it'll all be in wire loom and it'll all be fixed up and protected. Half of that stuff wasn't in wire loom, and the other half was, but it wasn't. It was in little short pieces. They didn't protect the entire wire, which means if I had got a mouse in here and he'd have started chewing on stuff, he'd have really tore it up. Not that most of those wires were any good anyway, but it'll be done right when I'm done with it. So, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Keep watch out. I'm going to keep after this van. Hopefully I'll have all of the wiring done tomorrow. Get the rest of this out of here. And then I get to remove that. See, there's another batch of wiring up there that's coming in that can't be removed. I've got to reroute that. And I think I have to trim the length off this big black wire. But when I had originally put that wire in from the solar panels, I left it full length because I knew that this particular cabinet wasn't going to be a forever thing. So I didn't want to have to try to buy new wires later. So they're just coiled up behind there. So, but yeah, I was trying to figure out how this thing was attached. So far, no go. But I'll get it figured out. And then this piece, this wooden piece right here, came off of the front side of that. There's a cubby back there. So I had to take that off to try to get to the L bracket that I thought was holding that on. But it's still on there somehow. Anyway, electrical mess aside, that's what I've been dealing with. So anyway, y'all keep track of me.